Maybe a little inside baseball, but if you're following along with the FTX debacle, you're going to want to see this. Following along with this channel, you probably know that Sequoia Capital is a venture capital firm, one of the largest and most successful venture capital firms ever. Early investors in companies like Apple, Cisco, Google, WhatsApp, tons of stuff that you've heard of. The model of a venture capital firm has general partners who make investment decisions. Those are what you call venture capitalists. But then there's also limited partners who are the capital pools from which that money comes. The FTX blow-up was such a huge deal that Sequoia wanted to inform their limited partners how it would impact the funds that they manage. They wrote this memo to the limited partners explaining the FTX situation. They own FTX through this Global Growth Fund 3. The LPs know that it's not a top 10 fund position, that they have a position of $150 million that's likely going to be zero now. But while that's a large amount of money, it only accounts for less than 3% of the total committed capital in that fund. So even though it's a big hole in the ground, it's not really that painful. And they go on to remind LPs that that $150 million is offset by $7.5 billion in gains. So again, nobody's going to be crying about this. Venture capital, you can only lose the money that you put in. You can't lose more than you put in, but you can sometimes make 10x, 100x on this. And so that's what the whole business is about, is managing the risk of you only lose your 1x, but you could make 5x, 10x, 100x. When you do have a big loss, it's good to communicate to people whose money you're managing how you're looking at the situation.